Hey guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, girl, to see justice before all face to blag. Yeah, it's your girl Cadillac. Good morning, guys. I am coming to you today, August the 21st, 2023, girl. About gone. 11:41 a.m. Girl, I am tired. I am so tired, girl. I had to mix me up some coffees and such. My sister works at an airline, so she got me all these little tiny coffee, like condensed coffees or whatever. So I just mix them up, girl. About to drink that, so because I'm like going to bed, girl. I'm tired. I stayed up till about, let's say, okay, let's rewind a little bit. Girl, I went to the movies yesterday. Now, y'all know it was my furlough, so I was off from work for 2 days. My first day off, which was Sunday, usually family day, right? So I went out. I did a live yesterday. I can link that in the description box. And where I just walked around Lake Eola, downtown Orlando, and just chopped it up, talking to you guys and stuff. Not too many people watched it. It literally got 2 views, girl. So I'm gonna link it in the description box below. But yes, I did that. Got my little walk in, got my content in for the day. And then I was doing really good yesterday. And then Juju started calling me. You know, nephew Juju, he already knows Sunday. Oh, this the day I need to call my little auntie, cause auntie gonna take us out, girl. So he calls me and he's like, "Oh, I want to go to the farmers market." But yeah, it rained yesterday, so they kind of didn't have the farmers market. Man, I remember the days of when the farmers market used to be it. Like they used to have actual fruits and vegetables. Now you're hard pressed to find fruits and vegetables at the farmers market. You find a lot of crafters and vendors and stuff like that, but you don't see vegetables and fruits at a farmers market. Like for real, girl. But okay, so by the time I got down to him, he's like, "I just want to go out. I want to hang out." Right. So I was like, I ain't got no money. I'm not broke. Because we said we was going to stop saying that we're broke. Because that's calling in more it is ish. And I'm not feeling this. But I just ain't got no money. I'm not broke. I work. I work just fine all the time, be on my grind. But just ain't got no money. Right. And so he was like, "Oh, let's do something cheap." So I said, "Okay, well, we can go to the dollar movie." So he wanted to see some like Teenage Kraken or something, or it was Spider Verse that we could go see. So he had already seen, him and my niece had already seen Teenage Kraken. So they was like, "Oh, you might like to see that," which I was like, okay. But then ultimately he was like, he didn't see Spider Verse, so let's go see Spider Verse. So on the way to the movies, I wanted to stop by and see my little grandbaby, right? And they're like, "Oh, can we please see Princess?" Like, Juju loves his little cousin. They love Princess. So, and Princess loves them too. Princess is getting so big. That's my grandbaby. She's 1 year old. I don't know how to break it down in months yet, but her birthday was in April, girl. So count up a year plus that. I could do it, but then it just take too much time. I don't know off the top of my head how many months she is, but girl, she's one, right? So she loves to hang out with them, with the other kids and stuff like that. So as I stopped by, she like, we just came to see her, and they're like, "Take her to the movies." I'm like, I can't handle all these kids up in the movies, girl. And Princess is just looking so sad and like, "Oh, grandmommy, I want you." Like she didn't verbalize that, but that's how she was looking. And I just got, my heart just melted. I'm like, okay, Princess can go. Do you know how difficult that was? with 3 jets in the movie, girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, so number one, we didn't have Miss Princess's stroller. Princess walks, but she gets sidetracked. She be trying to do everything but walk, right? So if you're trying to go to a destination, it's hard to have her just walking with you. So I had to carry her. Okay, and then Juju and Araya, I have those two. So we going into the movies. We wait in line. It's long. The line is long. Like everybody at the $1.25 movie. Cause I guess everybody, they ain't broke, but they ain't got no money, right? Everybody in the same boat. So we get our concession. I'm like, please don't drop these popcorns, because the first thing you could see a child doing, getting the popcorn, dropping the popcorn. So they all got their little kid pack, a popcorn, some gummies, and the two older kids had got ices, and that was like only a 60-cent upcharge, which was really good. And then Princess had got a drink, a regular drink. Now, it's $1.25. No, actually, I think it is $1 for the movie, but they hit you with concession. Their concession is regular price, but that little movie meal is only $5. So I was surprised that the upcharge was only 60 cents. So we get our food, we headed into the movie. So I'm trying to hold Princess in one arm, and I'm trying to hold the food, her Princess's pack, like snack pack, in the other hand, and trying to stop her from pulling a drink. And I'm like, ooh, and trying to get the other kids to move forward. Let's go into the theater. Girl, it was crazy. So we go in, they really noisy. They take off running off to the front of the theater. I can't hardly see them because I'm legally blind. So in a theater setting, it is low. I can't see where to go. So I'm find them. They eat it. Oh, Juju, get off of me! And then Juju is like, Araya, shh, be quiet. And I'm like, oh gosh, these people. And then Princess, she wants to talk. So Princess was quiet for a minute. She ate her little popcorns. It was so cute because I really didn't know if she could eat popcorn, but she did pretty good. I broke her little pieces off and stuff like that. And then when she finished her snack pack, that is when, well, first, Juju's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, girl. And I know I can't make him wait, right? So we all three have to go to the bathroom. He uses the bathroom. Then we all go back in. I'm like, let's not go to the front. Let's sit in the back. So we sit in the back, girl. They making so much noise. I'm like, oh, y'all, please be quiet. Please be quiet. Now, Princess is done eating her snacks, so now she's talking too. So I stand up in the back of the, we're like in the back row, right? So I can see the kids from where I'm standing. I stand up in the back of the theater and kind of just soothe Princess and trying to pat her and calm her down so she'll kind of and watch the movie. And it was just not working. The other kids was, Araya kept running, Jojo's doing that, Jojo, don't. And so it was too much. And I was like, I know these people is like, why this girl bring these kids to this movie? So I said, you know what? Let's just go. Let's go home. So the experience was nice, but we didn't even make it. I don't even think we made it halfway through the Spider-Verse. But girl, I did see it before already, so it's good. I seen it back in June, yeah. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go head to the library. I am going to first clear out my little car. This is my second day off, my last day off. So this is the day you want to do everything. So I already did. I'm trying to prep for tomorrow because I get very overwhelmed, anxious. Now I like Sundays. Okay, first going out of Saturday, you're like, I made it through the work week. Going into Sunday, Sunday is usually a calm day where I spend time with my family. I might spend time walking. I spend a lot of time alone. I love that alone time so that I can focus on, me for just a moment, because I focus on everybody else so much in my life that I don't even give myself much of my life. So that's Sunday, right? So when that passes, Monday is like, whoof, this is the day you got to get all your to-do list done, and it never gets done. It just multiplies itself. Like somehow your to-do list never is complete. Never got checks everywhere, right? So it makes me anxious because I'm like, dang, I got to try to get all this done tomorrow. And then what doesn't get done tomorrow ultimately gets rounded off to the next week because I don't get much done while I'm working. Whole point and why I'm trying to get off this workshop, because I need to be productive in other parts of my life, and it's seeming like I just cannot. I've done it so long, juggling so much and work, that it's just not working no more. I can't even juggle no more. It's like I forgot how to juggle, girl. So I woke up this morning. Actually, I went to sleep. I came home. I was tired after we came from the movies, but I said, you know what? I was gonna I went back to, remember I told y'all about the comment from Danny Collins and how like almost hard it was to leave a comment, like how the enemy just comes in and just cuts me off in my tracks. Like, oh my gosh, that might open the door, so we're gonna go around the back way and cut her off before she gets through that open door. That's how it feels in my life. So I went through all that stuff trying to do the comment because he inquired about Marchello's case. Nobody ever inquires about Marchello's case, and I want freedom. Almost more than I want freedom from Marchello, I want freedom from this situation. But I can't rest knowing an innocent person that I love is in prison. I know everybody said just go on, but it's very hard to rest when someone you actually love. Think about the person you love more than anything. Don't think about a random made person in your life. Think about that person, and think about if there was something you could do to get them home. Even if it wasn't nothing you would do, you would still be trying to get them home, and that's just how it is. So until he's free, I'm trying, but I'm not fully free. I want to be free. I want freedom from this. So it took me aback that someone wants to learn about his case, but it's like so difficult trying to just relay it. So I sat down on my floor. Y'all know I got carpal tunnel. It gets so frustrating when you need to type anything. If I comment to you, girl, it is taking everything out of my body to comment to you, which people don't realize that. They think commenting is something very, very simple. Sending an email is something very, very simple for most individuals. For me, it is hard as I don't know what. I can't type. I can't text. My hands go cold numb. So I'm sitting there for hours. A small paragraph email can take me literally hours to make. Honestly, it really does. So for me to comment and send to him in a message, since the video wasn't working, Marchello's case, I'm like, dang, like you got to know the aspects first. So I'm like trying to cut back and prune off what is not really necessary until a compelling, but it has to have enough detail to be compelling, synopsis of his case, right? And then possibly, later we could talk about different details, right? So I'm like trying to do that. I'm getting frustrated. My hand is numb. My thumb is hurting. I have to keep stopping every couple of seconds to put the phone down, and I don't tap when I text. I actually swipe, and it keeps swiping the wrong freaking word over and over. And what pisses me off, the word I'm typing will actually be there. But it'll get some random A word that no way was I even trying to type will appear. And it's so difficult. It is so hard. It is overwhelming. I have tried speech, like typing, and it never understands what I'm saying. And I'm like, I look at my cousin. My cousin is fully blind, and that's how he operates with his phone and everything. He talks right into it. And the ish knows exactly what he's saying. And I'm like, I try over and over and over. It says the dumbest crap. It would be something so stupid. So even if I get it to type out, it's too many typos to even utilize. So I have to still thumb back through it and do all these corrections. Needless to say, took over an hour to send him a message about Marcello's case. So I did that. And then I said, you know what? The notion hit me. Why don't I do a Project Reach the World for him? And let him be my next Project Reach the World. Now, y'all know how my Project Reach the World's, girl. I start them and I don't finish them. I don't finish too many of them because I get sidetracked. I got too many things going on and I can't focus on my content and my art. That's where I want my focus to be, but I cannot focus. There's too many things happening for me to be able to do it. And it's the devil's distractions. He's distracted me strategically from my purpose. Throwing all these oddball things that I should not be dealing with so that I cannot do what I'm supposed to do. But so I'm like, let's do a Project Reach the World now. And in